welcome back to Talk with Nia. So let's get into it. So Coco Jones, her hit song ICU goes platinum. So congratulations to Coco Jones. It's definitely well deserved. She is out here killing it. Can't wait to see her do more things. Now, I know y'all heard about the whole Jay-Z situation where if you got to meet Jay-Z, would you go to dinner with him or would you take $500K? Now, Jay-Z decided to weigh in on this question.
I'd love to hear what you think about this. If you had a choice between getting paid $500,000 in cash or lunch with Jay-Z, which would you choose?
You gotta take the money. What I'm gonna say? Yeah, I mean everything that I'm gonna say.
No, only because people say, of course you take lunch with Jay-Z because the wisdom that you would get from him would be so beneficial to you. There would only be a matter. You would take the money.
Yeah, because you got all that in the music for $10.99. That's a bad deal. I wouldn't tell you to cut a bad deal. Like
I don't
take
know.
the $500,000, go buy some albums and listen to the albums. It's all there. If you piece it together and really listen to the music for the words for what it is, it's all there. Everything that I said was gonna happen. Everything that I said I wanted to do, I've done. And there's the blueprint. The blueprint literally to me and my life and my journey is there already.
So if Jay-Z is telling you to take the money, okay? I know Rick Ross was talking about how he would take the dinner, but Rick Ross, you already got money. So Jay-Z is like, yo, take the money and flip it. So I thought that was so funny how he actually got asked about that and he telling people to take the money. And I'm sure there's people that'll still say, oh, I'm going to take the dinner. All right. Now, let's move on to the City Girls. So we all know the City Girls album came out. We talked about it. I listened to about half of the album. I still got to go listen to the rest. So I may do that today. Now, their album is on pace to move 6 to 8K units in the first week. So a lot of people have stuff to say about it because that number is low. JT and Young Miami been on Twitter. So JT said she appreciates every single 6K of the people that purchased, So people are, trying to throw shade. JT saying she appreciates everybody that purchased, which she should. I'm glad she put that out there. And other people are saying they think that JT should go solo and take the Offset route. Okay, so because Offset's album came out, it debuted at number 5 on Billboard 200 with 70K units sold, 25K pure, and he's doing that as a solo artist. So they think that JT should do the same thing. And, they both were coming from Quality Control. So I don't know. My thing is, and then we're going to play some other opinions. My thing is, everybody always got an opinion and got something to say about what an artist should do. But the support for these musicians and these artists are not there. Okay, y'all telling JT to go solo, which she did do an interview, and we talked about this recently, how they're going to do the City Girls project, and then JT is going to have her solo project come out early next year. However, if JT listens to y'all and goes solo, y'all still not going to buy her album. Y'all still not going to buy her music. She's still going to have low sales. That's what I think, because I don't think people buy stuff anymore. I think everybody has their opinion. You should do this and do that, and people still don't support. And I guess this is just because they don't really have a strong fan base. Now, people are saying, oh, I miss the old City Girls when they were just coming up. And then JT had to point out, like, y'all was talking ish about us back then when we were, like, nobodies, and y'all still talking ish about us now. My advice to JT and Young Miami, do what makes sense to y'all and don't do what other people are suggesting unless you're getting advice from, like, really well respected and very successful artists, because everybody else, the general public's opinion, they're not going to buy the music anyway, because nobody's buying music today like how they used to back in the day. They're just not, unless you're Lil Wayne, Nicki Minaj, Beyonce, Taylor Swift. You have these huge, strong, solid fan bases. So what's the point? Now let's get into some other opinions about this.
City Girls' latest album, Raw, flops bad. It's on pace to move 6 to 8K units its first week. Twitter reacts. City Girls feel like Will Smith right now, gang. That's sick. 8K, that motherfucker going triple aluminum. This was my face when I saw the numbers. Damn, they fell off. That shit going 2 times copper. When the City Girls say they finna drop an album in 2023, there's no one in the stands, gang. 6 to 8K, that's the lowest shit I ever seen. Now, homie said they on pace to sell crack. That's a good one, I ain't gonna lie. I'm surprised it's selling that much. Is sick. Yo, can we start talking about how short-lived, like, these heights are? Like, we see a lot of, like, new rappers get popping for, like, a year or 2, maybe even 3. But then after that, the fall-off is steep. Like, they go up, and that drop-off is steep, bro. And it's like it gotta be, like, the generation of streaming or something. Maybe I'm bugging, though. Tell me if I'm wrong.
Good morning, y'all. So I did listen to the City Girls album all day yesterday, and the songs, they're known to be like 2 to 3 minutes, so you can listen to the whole album in like a car ride. I think my favorite one, for whatever reason, I keep remembering Wigs, but Wigs is not my favorite one. Oh, it's What You Want, and I think Tonight. Those are my 2 favorite ones, but I don't know, for some reason I felt like the album was a miss. And I really feel like it might be because they've lost that hunger and that strive that they had before. Because we've seen the City Girls come from the trenches, from like the bottom. And I wasn't a day one fan. Somebody had to put me onto them. But when I started watching them, I'm like, damn, girl. They was wearing synthetic wigs, baby. The budget was not there. And now that they have ascended to this different part, it's almost like, I'm not saying it's not authentic anymore, because that's still their image, but it also feel like they just didn't give a fuck. I don't know if they didn't give a fuck. I don't know if QC didn't give a damn. I just know that the rollout was terrible for this. The singles did not hit. The only song that hit was the one that they had with Usher, but for some reason I felt like that song was released like a year ago. So I don't know if they just put it on the album because they felt like, that was the biggest single that they had. And I also felt like it was kind of more so JT's project. And not to say Young Miami didn't have some good verses, but I felt like it was very JT influenced, almost like they promised JT to have her own type of album and they just put Young Miami on it and slapped City Girls on it. They put No Bars on it, which I don't think Miami had a verse on that. I don't know. It was just not cohesive. It was not put together, which is very unlike QC. As far as I know City on Lock got leaked, but for the other artists, they usually are kind of like well put together, well managed. They have documentaries. Like I don't know. This is very, very different. Overall, I don't like this album. I think it was the worst one that they put out. Also, they had 18 songs on it. Usually City Girls album is like 8 to 10 songs. I don't know who made a decision to say, fuck it, we're going to release 18 songs. It felt like a throwaway album. Like, all right, y'all, this is some music. I felt like they could have gone back to the original formula, 10 songs, and busting ass songs. A lot of them songs felt like fillers. They felt unfinished. They felt leaked and unreleased. And I don't know. JT has some great verses on there. I'm not gonna lie. A lot of people have been talking about JT doing her own thing and she needs to go solo. I don't know if I'm not saying I don't necessarily agree with that. I think JT would be a great solo artist, but it would be nice if she did some Fergie shit where she was like, okay, I'm gonna do some songs by myself, but I'm also do some songs with the City Girls. I don't know. The album wasn't hitting it for me, but I still love the girls. I'm still gonna support. I'm still gonna play the 2 songs that I like off that album, but hopefully in the future they can do some better production. I don't know about the production on some of the songs. I know Juicy J had a song with them and that was cool. I don't know. It's just not giving Pussy Talk, and it's definitely not giving Rodeo or Act Up. Like, they didn't have a standout song, if you know what I mean. But anyways, best of luck to the girls. Hopefully they just come out and say, hey, we disbanded and we're gonna go solo. And hopefully Young Miami can do what she's been doing, and JT, maybe they can just focus all the energy onto her, if that's what they want.
So Let me know what y'all think about this whole City Girls thing. What do y'all think JT should do? I mean, she already got a solo project coming. So, I mean, we'll just see what the numbers are on that and see if people actually support her. Now, Megan Thee Stallion also drops a teaser video for her Act 1 of her new era. I don't really like the whole Act 1, Act 2. I mean, that's kind of like biting off Beyonce, but I am excited for her to release some new music. So I guess we'll see. And we'll see if her fans support her as well, because, you know, we did talk about how she shared that, you know, she's doing this with her own money. She's basically independent right now. Her and 1501 finally split, which we talked about. So we'll see. Everybody got all these opinions, okay? But nobody's supporting nobody music, all right? That's all I got for today. I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.